Welcome back, dear friends, to Punch Club 2! Fast forward. Found myself with a little bit of spare time this morning and thought, bugger it, let's get our punch on! So for starters, bench press! Let's get that strength up! More strong, more better, or something. And it trains up your tonus back to normal first. Excellent. I was concerned about that, slightly. Food! Need food. Gotta eat something! Without waking up Ma. Now, it's back in. Let's talk to Riley, whatever, the dog, who isn't Ripley. Yeah, you're a good dog. Makes no sense working on all your stats at the same time, says Riley. It's better to choose one direction and stick with it. Well, good, I suppose. Actually, I think I need to get to work. Which work? Can I noodle yet? I bet I can't. No, it's not time for noodling. Or is it? No! Damn it! 20 minutes! It'll take me nearly 2 hours to get to Mick's place, which is the closest. Or... no? Not even allowed to go to the junkyard. Okay, let's go to Apu's shop. Just so that we can get... I don't know. We'll buy a food. One food. And then we'll leave past Hollow J and Hollow Silent Bob. Or maybe for copyright reasons, it's G and Silent Bill. Quiet Bill. Sorry. Let's start bending. It's promotion time! It's also sign-in time, but promotion first! Gonna cost how much? You heard me, Bob. I mean, I'm sure you have a ton of other options, right? Hey, Bender, could you handle delivery for me? Sure, what's the reward? Let's say promotion. I'm in! See, I can manage without your pricey services. Yeah, that's what you all say. Okay, please take these implants and deliver them to the bridge. Sorry, wrong voice. The junior officer is my cousin's godmother's son-in-law. I promised I'd look out for him. Promised to? I promised it to someone in that chain of relatives, alright? Deliver them, sure. Now I have to take another batch of implants to the bridge. Let's do that now, because it's right there. That'll take 20 minutes to get there. There he is. You're under arrest, pal. What? Why? For illicit delivery activities. There's a law about making deliveries? Sure, to protect the public from brutes like you who steal our hard-earned jobs. No, Dad, I'm busy. Well, just send another idiot. Are you the manager or what? This isn't a delivery. I just brought a present from Grisha for your junior officer. Present, huh? Let's see. But they aren't for you. So what? You're gonna start something over it? If I have to, I will. I have to beat the shit out of this guy again. What the fuck's up with that? Let's just keep with the uppercuts and side punches for now. Don't want to spend any tonus. And now we remove those. Otherwise, we're going to die. Ow. We might be going to die anyway. Fight! One more. There we go. Maybe not. One. Woo. Okay. You're right. You can deliver your implants to whoever you want. You're just going to let him? That's not how this works. Thanks. You haven't seen the last of me. You'll never be a delivery boy. I don't want to be. Really? Like, don't want to know. Should sign up for another fight against the T-800. I'm sure I can kick its ass again, no problem. Back to the junkyard. I delivered the goods to your relative, you can rest easy. Great, you have promotion. Go complete the best bending. Alright. Let's start work. No? What? Why can I not? What? Ah, no energy! I'm going home, going to bed. I knew I felt exhausted. Because I'm exhausted. Hope I can get a better bed. It's the one thing I've not been able to upgrade. Or, you know, how's this for an idea? Maybe move out of Ma's place. Push-ups! Push-ups until I'm starving and then go to work somewhere. Maybe it'll be slime punching time again. Let's say yeah, I'll get there with 15 minutes to punch slimes. Or we could go to Apu's shop on the way to the bridge. Not bridge, junkyard. Next to the bridge. Because I need more food, Apu. I know, I keep eating. It's like a daily thing for me. It's a problem. I think I'm addicted to food. Oh, really? Fine. Noodles it is. Wonder if there's anything in the nightclub worth checking out again. No, just go, whoever's on stage. And Yoko's a boss deputy. Ah! No, don't. Ah! The hell? That's right, this fella. Right. Noodle Man. Let me work for you, Noodle Man. Actually, why don't you give me a promotion as well? I told you, I ain't leaving until I get my money back. Is everything alright? Yeah, just coming through the back. So you work at this horrible place. I demand a refund. My meal was pure garbage. Hold on, there must be some rational way to deal with this. Give you a promotion if you whack the guy. Deal. Yeah, 242, he has no chance. Hey, he dodged one of my blows. Two of them. There we go. Absolutely crushed him. Ouch, I guess I was wrong and you were right. Still think we've probably lost a customer this evening. So how about that promotion then? I guess you did just show your worth. Fine, you can keep doing the same thing for slightly better pay. Yay! And one more thing. Yeah? You really could be more agile. I suggest a special fighting school. What school? Taekwondo! An ancient martial art focused on agility and speed. Keep your muscles toned to use it to the fullest. Okay, I get you. Thanks. You're welcome. Whoa, Taekwondo. Meditation. Oh, that could be useful. Nimble. Yeah. Say harder. Okay. Okay. Cool. Now I want to work. Just punch the crap out of some dude. Now I'm making noodles. But I still can't properly come up with a song for it yet. But that's fine. Enough noodles for today. Yes. More than enough noodles for today. Back to our poos because I don't have enough food. Always need more food. Here we go. Now I've got enough. Enough for what? I don't know. But enough. Now to tire myself out, so that I can sleep, so that I can eat, so that I can work. Treadmill! "19 strong. That's pretty cool. Food time! And now, I'm going to go out and buy some more food before going to bed. I'm sure it's a complete waste of time, but it feels like a good idea. I don't know why. Hey, I'm off to bed, Ma. Good night. Sleep. Well, and now we're awake. What are we doing? We're doing bench press. Just to, again, get stupidly hungry. Fight time. After we've eaten. And had a bit more of a nap. I'm not going into a fight without full energy, at least. Not with that machine. Alright. Come on, Mr. T-800. Hey, why does the robot from the far future know Taekwondo? Oh well, let's destroy him anyway. That's better. You need to actually hit your opponent in order to win the fight, Punch Club Man Jr. Okay, and now we will do the traditional thing of removing those last two. Fight! Ow! Stop kicking me in the head! I said stop kicking me in the head! Punch Club Man Jr., you're going to need to hit the robot. Punch him! You're good at punching things. It's a thing! Punch it! There we go. And that's how you win fights, by punching things, or people, usually people. This time it was a thing. Oh, 1916 on the GPP. Getting good. Let's go and see Emmett. I wanted to ask about a buddy for this, Mick. Emmett, can I ask you for a favor? Sorry, can't. Busy making a hollow body for Mick. That's exactly what I was going to ask you about. Wait, what day is it? Obviously a day too early. Stupid time travel? Wait, you can time travel now? Doesn't that make you an omnipotent god that can effortlessly solve any problem? He uses it exclusively to eat out-of-date yogurt. First rule of time travel. Yeah, and we're probably never mentioning it again. Now, what was I supposed to ask him in exchange for the hollow device? To deliver some GPP chips to the nightclub manager. Yes. Go do that. Since you're already making the device, what's the point? Kid, if you annoy me, I can literally turn you into yogurt. Get it? On my way. Oh, I can look at things. Let's look at things. Yeah, I think I've clicked on that before, but I don't know about this. Let's see what we have here. Nope, I don't understand anything at all. Fair enough. Glowdust, anything to say? Hello, human fellow. Fair enough. Let's get out of here. Nightclub manager. Let's go. Damn. Why would it not occur to me that the damn nightclub isn't open yet? I'm an idiot. I must have been punched in the head too many times. $5:30 when I get there. Oh, damn it. Let's go and learn some... No. We'll go to Mick's house. No, we don't need to. We don't have his body yet. We'll go to the police station and learn some laws. Become a better person while we're at it. Because apparently knowing the law and being a good person are the same thing. Studying laws. Studying laws all damn night, apparently. Who's that? Could it be a cadet who has read the 3rd chapter? Yep. Well done. So you know the role of policeman in the city. Is this babysitting really necessary? Any conflict between two citizens can always be resolved with a fight. The winner is always right. Hello, can you even hear me? But if a citizen isn't prepared for a fight, they can call a policeman. If any party doesn't agree with a policeman's decision, they can challenge him to a fight. That's why you'll need to be strong, kid. It's the rule of the fist. I have read that. See you next time. See you next time? Did you just call me a bad word, Mr. Policeman? Okay. We can work for Bobo. Let's do that. punching more slimes. Punch, punch. Punch, punch. And no slime punching at night. Which is a good thing because I haven't signed up to fight Aesop yet. I want to beat his smug face in. Okay, he knows Aikido. That's fine. I'll be able to kick his ass, I reckon. In fact, let's upgrade a wee bit. Let's buy some jab, some knee destroyer, and some blind spot. Smasher. Fighting style ideal for long battles against a well-defended enemy. Sounds good to me. And flycatcher we can't afford because we just spent all our GPP on Smasher. That's fine. Can't do anything with that yet, but that's also fine. Okay. You know, I'm actually getting kinda hungry. Let's go home and eat something. Okay, now, let's go and buy some more food. And while we're at it, and it's night time, let's go and make that delivery to the nightclub manager. Whoa. Can't believe I tried to deliver something to a nightclub in the daytime. That is the epitome of silly. Who do I talk to? Let's start with Go-Go. Have you seen the Black Mamba by any chance? And she still hates sticks with nails. No, I haven't seen Black Mamba. And I suggest you stay away from her. She might have another stick with nails in it. Well, it's going to have to be Yakuza boss deputy then. Hey, I've got these for you. Can I see the manager? Of course, we at the nightclub value any and all criticism. Guards? Wait, what? I don't have any criticism. Emmett sent me. Ah, okay, you can give the goods to me. So, you're the manager? Got it, I'll be leaving. I will stop looking at you then. I don't need security. I'm secure enough, thanks. Now, it's time for bed. Or it will be once I get home. Well, not quite. Push-ups first. Not a terrible practice to engage in real life, in fact. A little bit of exercise before bed. Just to tire your body out properly. And of course, it's something that I never, ever do. I know how good and beneficial it can be, but do I ever do anything good and beneficial for me? Very, very rarely. It's time for some more food already. Didn't I just eat? Feels like I just ate. Back to Emmett then, since I've dealt with the thing. About the delivery. Yeah, you did it. Please, thank you, never mind. Here's your device, bye-bye. Sorry, it's almost yogurt time. Okay. He has time travel. Any time is yogurt time. Hey, Mick, I got you the device. Sure it's gonna work? I almost got turned into yogurt for it. So it better work. Okay, let's try it. Haha! I guess it does work. Alright, on to the next phase. We've got everything we need to open a gym, except for one tiny thing. What's that? A trainer, kid. Aren't you a trainer? Sure, this disembodied old man will get you buff in no time. Maybe we can open a dating agency, too. This sad and lonely hermit will help you find the love of your dreams. Or a get-rich scheme, this penniless old... Okay, I get it. What do you want me to do about it? I want you to be the trainer. Me? Yeah. Do you have what it takes, kid? No. Okay, I'll be here if you change your mind. Mick, I've changed my mind. So you changed your mind, huh? Yes. That's great, except what? Can't we just do this thing already? Well, you don't seem like much of a trainer. What? Why don't you just get my hopes up then, just to crush them? Calm down, drama queen. Unlike me, you're alive. I mean, unless this is all just a simulation and we're all just batteries inside the robots or something. You were saying? Oh yeah, you just need to build up some street cred first. Like how? Become a champion in that Silvers League you mentioned. That makes sense, I guess. I'll do that now. I mean, already well on my way to doing that. And I can't even click on Mick. I mean, I can eat highlights, and I can obviously click my mouse button anywhere I want. But there's no point. He doesn't react. What does that say? Be butter? What the hell does be butter mean? Oh, be better. No, that's probably a yeah. Okay, out of here. Junkyard won't be open. Okay, let's noodle it up. Man, that's really the long way round from Mick's place to Noodles. More noodles. Making more noodles. No more noodles. Now it's fight time. Let's get some more shit for Mother and the dog. More big happy woof for Riley. Still, I think Riley should not be a dog, should be a cat. Because, you know, Jonesy. Just saying. Just a bit of rest first. A little bit of rest. Then I'll go and eat. And then I'll kick the living shit out of Aesop. Peasant, you finally got to me. Don't worry, this won't be any harder than learning Chinese. That is elementary for me and unthinkable for you. You know what, Aesop? You're a right prick, you are. Let's add the jab and the knee destroyer. Why not? Right. Let's remove the uppercut and just keep going. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Oh, fun. Cowabunga! Learn some of that, you clown! What? OMG, I'm all shook up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. You're like, so... like, basic, yeah. As a fighter, you know? You know what I'm saying, dude? Yeah, you suck. Looks like you've damaged his implants. Oops. Yeah, all of you suck. That fella got his bell rung. Aesop, are you alright? Don't call me that. Call me Boo Boo Pitty Kitty. A 5G chow was really dangerous. Well. Chapter 2! Big enough. Now that's what I'm talking about. I always knew you had it in you, champ. Thanks, Silver. Now, how about you let the grown-ups talk, okay? Congratulations on your championship, kid. Thanks, but you are... Yeah, who are you, Mr. Grown-ups? And what are you doing talking to my champ? You can call me Uncle Barry. And you can stop interrupting me. I imagine the best league in the city. So, I manage the best league in the city, so consider this an invitation. You've got way too much potential to keep hanging around with, amateurs. Come find me in my office in the skyscraper when you're ready to try on the big boy pants. Sure thing, Uncle Barry. He seems nice. You're not gonna listen to that buffoon, are you? I mean, we're pals, right? I don't know, I kinda like that guy. Ouch, don't tease me like that, champ. Come back soon, right? Bye. Well, I have 2,000 GPP. I think I'm going to go and become a policeman officer. I still need to finish learning the laws first, don't I? Okay, well let's visit Uncle Barry first. Before anything else. Here comes a new potato for my garden. Potato? Exactly. Although maybe you'll grow up to be a big juicy pumpkin. Well, one day, who knows, maybe even a watermelon. So a pumpkin is better than a potato? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But a watermelon isn't even a vegetable. Look, you're reading way too much into this. The system feels kind of cobbled together. Listen, you're not here as my vegetable metaphor consultant, okay? Fruit and vegetable, you mean? Ah! Listen, do you even want to get to the upper city? I want to find my father. What happened to him? Just before I was born, he won the World Fighting Tournament. But then right after that, he disappeared. You sure he didn't just step out for a pack of smokes? What? Listen, he obviously just left you. Forget him. You already got everything you'll ever need from him. Some old broken fitness machines? No, you dummy, his genes. If he really was a world champion, you'll be a good person in no time. So it's time you knuckle up and fight for your future. I'll help you, for a small fee. Well, I see your point. Great! It's simple. You'll enter the professional league in 2nd division. If you reach the top of that, you'll get into 1st division. And at the top of the 1st division will earn you 9,000 GPP and an invitation to the upper city. Somebody reaches that point every few weeks and goes on to a better place. So basically it's like Silver's League, but with divisions. One other difference, the fights aren't free. If you want to challenge someone with more GPP than you, you'll have to pay. Someone with less GPP than you challenges you, they'll have to pay you. So you can either earn money or spend it to raise your GPP. What's in it for you? Oh, I'll take a modest fee for each of your fights. Okay, I got it. Great, the next fight will be in a few days. Challenge someone and come prepared. Hey buddy, forget about me already? Well, I was thinking about you all the time, every minute, you know that, right? Okay, here's the professional league divisions. Right now you're in 2nd division, let's check it out. Here's the fighters in the 2nd division. No offense, but right now you look like you're the sucker. Koro Majima, fucking Rorschach. Cyber Dude. Very brave heart. Unusual feeling for you, isn't it? I bet this guy will agree to your challenge. Let's try it. Hey, Majima, you wanna fight? Fight! Look, he accepted your challenge. That was quick. It says here when the fight will be. Professional league fights are usually held between 6 and 11:30. Don't be late or you'll get a technical defeat, plus lots of shame and you'd lose your money for nothing. By the way, you can also receive challenges from other fighters, but don't worry, no one's interested in challenging you right now. I'll be back if that changes. Well. Boris the Blade. Freeze! Nice. Jax, half-naked Brad, Mr. Blue, maybe. Mad. Nick Stoneballs. Alright. Okay, well thanks, Uncle Barry. I think I'm out of here, though. Because... I need to study how to be a better person at the police station. Studying laws. Getting bored, getting hungry, and getting tired. All from studying laws. The finish line's nearly in sight. I'd have cursed it by now if you didn't repeat every single. When conflict arises, the policeman states his verdict and then protects it with his fists. But sometimes even a policeman's might is not enough. Then it's time for a detective to jump into the fray. Yeah. Detectives are the strongest people in police. They get the most dangerous cases. Of course, they're well compensated. There are true heroes, detectives. Justice. No sleeping! Whoa, how did I get back here? I guess it was too boring. Hope my reading still counts. Well, let's, push-ups. Food! Punching ball! Sleep! Food! Buy more food! Bend! $44 of bending, that's not bad. Okay, it's enough bending. Back to our booze to buy more food. I'd say you can never have too much food, but that's kind of obvious because there's a limit as to how much food you can actually store in your fridge at home. Bobos. Let's go and punch some slimes before I get too hungry. Punching slimes just to pass the time. Punching slimes all day. Now I'm hungry, so I'm going to quit and go home and get some food. And now I'm going to go back to our poos and buy some more food. More food. I just want enough money to be able to afford that bloody videotape he's got. But no, that's $400. That's a lot of money. Krisha, give me work. I need work. Okay, work, work, bend those girders, work it, bending those girders. That's enough for today, comrade. Come back next night. Now let's go back to Bobo's farm. Probably not for an all-day thing. Just to punch some slimes. Punch them all the time. Just to get some pay. And now I'll call it a day. And go home. Because it's still a good idea to be well rested for a fight. Actually, I'll rest first. Because I can eat after, quite honestly, and that'll be fine. But here we are. It's time for our first, second division. Major League, I think. Fight, I don't know. Whatever. First new fight. To earn some money. Oh shit. He's got some pretty decent stats, actually. Well, let's give it a go. Fight! Stop dodging me, you bastard! How can I beat you up if you're not gonna let me hit you? Okay, now I'm gonna remove that, and I'm gonna remove that. And I'll remove that as well, actually. It's all about energy conservation at this stage. Because, yeah. You should stick to fucking with Kiryu Kazuma, Majima-san. Sorry. But it looks like I kicked your ass! Well, hey. Push-ups. And now for food. Time to eat again. Because there's meat again in the fridge. Hey, it's me again. You received your first league challenge, buddy. Well. Majima wants a rematch. Now you feel respected, right? Okay, let's check who's brave enough to mess with you. His GPP is lower than yours, so if you'll agree, he'll pay you for the fight. Doesn't get much better than that, right? You can take up the challenge when you have enough money, or challenge someone else. But remember, there's only one respected way to decline a challenge. To be busy with another fight. If you don't accept the challenge, and you're not fighting someone else instead, you lose respect and GPP. Okay, well, I mean, I'll fight him, absolutely. I just fought him. I will fight him again. I don't mind. 3 days to prepare. That is enough time. It is more than enough time. Bench press. There we go. Getting that tonus gone. And now actually stronging some more. But not much, because he's bored of bench press now. Hit the mat for some push-ups time. But just a few, because you're nearly starving to death. More food time again. In fact, now, though I'm exhausted, I'm going to buy more food from a poo. Feed me, friend Apu. Okay, I think I've officially gone insane. Again. There's not really much I can do to kill some time. Oh, bugger it. Police station, that'll do. Stop running, son. Your grandfather was a legend. Okay, fair enough. Policeman officer? No place to take a stroll. Okay. Well, let's study some laws then. Well, apparently I'm just bored of law, and now I need to go and sleep. Night, Ma. I really feel that Punch Club Man Jr. should just move out of home. But, I don't know. I mean, he doesn't have to pay rent. So, whatever. As long as she's kept in her candy, she's relatively okay, I suppose. Time to bend some more girders. Damn it, not even enough to earn a full pay. Let's go back to punching slime then. Punching slime for fun and profit. That's what we get off it. Fun and profit. Punching slime, but not at night. That's how we get to pay for our fights. Back to the junkyard now. To bend another girder or 7. At least finish the girder that we bent this morning. No! No! We're too hungry! We're too hungry to bend! And there's no point going back here because we've got food at home! The fridge is full. I'm pretty sure the fridge is full. The fridge is indeed full. Back to our poos to refill the fridge again. And now to the junkyard. I'm going to try bending that girder again. It's so much easier when you've got food in your belly. Damn it. Fine, I'll go home then. Because I have a fight to prepare for in 9 hours' time. So I just want to tire myself out with some bench press, get a bit of snooze in, and yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Not a lot of point because it's, yeah. But what the hell. Majima-san, are you sure you want to do this? Because you're gonna get your ass kicked, buddy. I mean, look at the difference in our stats. I will crush you. Fight! Come on, Punch Club Man Jr. Just hit him! Fight again! One more! There we go. He's down, and I've won again! Victory! Sweet, sweet victory! Ah. Now it's back to the junkyard. So that we can bend some more stuff. Yay! Hey, I can afford that tape now. Let's challenge gold then. For $14. Okay. And we're also getting that damn videotape. So I want that next tape, Apu. I guess you must be pretty happy with yourself. The most important thing for me is a satisfied customer. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I'll buy a food. Why not? Hey, Henry! So I've got this new tape. Hey Henry, I found a new tape. Cool, you want to check it out? Sure. Let's do it. Pants of God. Charlie and his bumbling sidekick are sent on a quest to find a mysterious treasure held by a cult of fashion monks. A comedy thriller with dizzying tricks by the legendary Channy Jack. Soda lover, brawl master, always ready. Like a Channy Jack. Okay. Oh, it's Channy Jack! Always good! Yeah, it's a classic, dude. There's one thing I don't get. Why is he always fighting the more vulnerable segments of the population? Women, monks, natives? Yeah, but the women and monks were pretty aggressive. I've met aggressive women, but aggressive monks? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, well. Back home to work out a little bit, I think. 12 candies left. She's gonna need more of those soon. Bench press time. Feeding time. Push-up time. Sleepy time. It's what all good Punch Club men need is a routine. More bench press first. I think I'll just keep working out until I'm out of food, or until it's fight day. Whichever happens first. Actually, out of food will certainly happen first, because it always does. I have one more round of eat left now. So let's hit the mat. But it'll be fine. Because you can always eat and work and sleep and punch. Earn more money for food that way. Really, I just want 20 strong for my next fight. So I shall make the 20 strong happen. Although that works on dexterity more than strong, but fine. Hey buddy, you'll starve to death if you continue like this. We're not just another survival sim here, and this world has big plans for you. So come on, I'll help you a little, you know, while no one sees us. Go on, show them what you got, bro. You gave me energy. Why did you give me energy, Clippy? Okay, fine, I'll roll with it. Okay, so we'll have 16 endurance and not 20 strong. You know what they say? Behind every great man, there's a great woman. So behind every great fighter, there's a great coach. And in our case, it's me. So go for it, you beast. Don't you dare give up. Let's get back to the bench press then. Fine. We've got Clippy on our side. Clipping away. That's my bro, stable as always. But if anyone in this world believes in you, it's me. So like it or not, buddy. But now you pick yourself up and keep going. Hooray! Okay. Now let's sleep and rest up for the fight. But not too long. 2 hours left. Excellent. I'm coming for you, Gold. Weird. Every time I say that before a fight, it goes south. Expecting a good old-fashioned rumble, kid. Wait, Silver, is that you? Who are you talking about? I'm a professional fighter. The name is Gold. So skip the pleasantries and let's get fighting. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. 13, 12, 9. Goodbye, Gold. Nice knowing you. Yep, let's just keep going. Ow! Stop hitting me! My turn! Ha 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 ha! I won! Come on, Silver, I knew it was you right away. What are you doing here? You've got your own whole league. Thing is, it's just not the same without you. I miss you, kid. Wow, really? You should visit me sometime. A little friendly sparring, share a couple of stories. What do you say? Sure, let's do it. Okay, we're now mates with Silver. Hey, congratulations. Today the world's future champion took his first step. Thanks. Ready to celebrate your victory? Huh? Oh, I know. You're too young for a proper celebration. Let's celebrate with some donuts instead. Dorothy, sweetie, could you please order us some donuts? You like donuts, right? The donuts have been ordered and are waiting for you at Apu's shop. Great. Could you go get them? The delivery service in the city is a little unreliable. We'd starve before the donuts got anywhere near our mouths. Yeah, sure. Now I need to get donuts for Uncle Barry. What the fuck? Get your own goddamn donuts. So, Apu, do you have some donuts for me? Hello, my friend. What can I do for you? I came to pick up an order from Barry. One box of donuts coming right up. Not so fast, you treacherous claim jumper. What? This man has been participating in illicit delivery activities all over the city. I've literally only been doing them because everyone hates your services. That's a serious accusation. There's more where that came from. I'd like to speak to your manager. He did not just say that. So you want to speak to the manager? Well, you'll have to speak to my fists first. That's alright. I can punch you. I have no problem punching you. Punch! Well, kick. Ow! Stop punching me! It's my job. There we go. See? Okay, now I need to start thinking about removing some stuff. go back to stuff that isn't going to eat into my strong. Because technically and legally, this dude's in the right now. We can't have that. Ooh. Whether we can have that or not, we can't pick up the donuts today. That's all you got? Get out of here, delivery boy wannabe. You got nothing on me. I don't believe it. That's the first fight I've lost, at least today. I daren't ask about the donuts again, because I'll get that fight happen again. I need money for food. I just need money for food now. Yeah, let's challenge Boris the Blade. Oh, damn. I need to be more careful about these challenges because I barely have enough for a single food now. That's not good, because now I need to go home, eat that food, sleep, and then maybe earn enough money for another meal, if I'm lucky. Actually, go straight to Bobo. Even if I've only got a couple of punches of slime in me, it's still better to work towards earning money than not. Oh, oh, yes! Now I need to sleep. Okay. See, punching slime is worthwhile as an activity, I suppose. Oh, damn. But I wasn't going here to eat, I was going here to sleep. Thinking about it, probably should have gone to Apu's first to grab some food. But I don't care. We've done it this way. And Apu is always open. He's the most convenient convenience store in the world. Okay, now Uncle Barry's going to be waiting for his donuts for a while, it would say. Junkyard. Bending girders there. At least I can afford 2 more foods. Okay, now to Silver's gym, because he wants to chat, so let's chat. Hello, Silver. Oh, hi, champ. I've been hoping you'd stop by. How's work going? I don't have a job right now, but I'm working on it. Glad to hear it, kid. And how's, want to fight? Sure. Let's get started, kid. Fight. More fight. More punch. So, I should go. Wait! I wanted to ask you. Yeah? Want to fight again? This is ridiculous. Why did you even ask me to come here? Gold. Someone named Gold did that. Whatever. We've got nothing to talk about. I'm out of here. Your dad! You asked me about him way back. Want to hear a few stories about me and your old man? Any piece of information about him could help me. I'm listening. There were two things he was obsessed with. Jewelry and pets. Jewelry? Seriously? He gave me a thrashing one time after I gave some medallion to a local mafioso. Why did you do that? For Dad, of course. It's not like we're on each other's Christmas lists. But for some reason, the thing was real important to your father. Interesting. Anything else? He loved animals a lot too. Really? Sure. He had a cat named Fuzzy or whatever. He was so sad when the cat disappeared. Fuzzy was a bit of an idiot apparently. Fell out of a window or something like that. He came to me all in tears, sobbing all over me, kept saying, "I let him go, Silver! Every time I close my eyes I see him begging, desperately pleading. Meow! Meow! Meow!" Well, thanks, Silver. I think I'll go. Great talk. Come back soon. Wish there was some way to find out what really happened to my father. To be fair, the only thing he got wrong there was the name of the cat. Because it was Fluffy Tail, not Fuzzy. But still. Time to bench press our tonus back. And eat some meat. Eat all the meat. Now back to bench pressing away the tonus. Maybe even bonus strong if we don't get sick of bench press before too long. Haha, we didn't. Okay. Now to bed. Because we need more money for food, quite frankly. Haha! Got 2 pays in. No, not the gym! Not allowed in the gym at night anyway. Now back home. Eat, work out, sleep, work again. Oh, really? Work out, sleep, eat, punch. Okay, it's fight time. But not yet. "25 minutes to go, but we're ready." Boris the Blade. Okay. Boris the Blade, you're going down. Unless, of course, I don't hit you. There we go. And now let us remove those attacks. And keep the punch up. Oh, come on. You're better than this, Punch Club Man Jr. You can do it. Come on, you got this. He's an old man with a beard. Punch his beard off his face. Oh, that was close. That was close. But I won. I won. I beat him. I kicked his ass in the end, I did. Well and truly. I just realised I don't have food. $213. $494 from fighting Majima. Okay. Let's do that then. Come on, quickly, quickly. Damn it! Let's hope I'm near hay at Bobo's as well. Otherwise, I'm buggered. Near, but is it near enough? No! Damn it! Damn it! Hungry! Please tell me I'm wrong about not having any food in the fridge. Damn it, Ma! I don't want to have to do this. I think I'm gonna have slime lunch. I'm really sure I want slime lunch. Also, don't think I've got much option. I have $1 to my name. It's not good. Bobo, I need more money. Pay me more money, damn you! Ah. Too late to punch slimes now. But we can always go back to the junkyard. And just crank out the last bit of bending for a little bit more pay. Now we can blow it all on food. Push-ups before bed. I feel like I'm going to be beating Majima up a great deal. If that's how you end up getting buckets of money. You can't punch slimes at night. Seems a silly rule, no slime punching at night, but whatever. It's not my place to argue, it's just my place to punch slimes, and bend girders, and make noodles. Until I'm starving hungry. Then I go to Apu's, spend all my hard-earned pay on dinner for the next, I don't know, day or so, really. Punch Club Man Jr. eats far too much. But He's a growing boy and he needs his protein. No more bench press! Sleep it off. And now... time to kick the shit out of Majima! Again. The poor fucker. Really. I mean, this is not going to go down well for him. Damn, I nearly had him in one round. Okay, now I'm a little more wealthy. I don't really have anything to spend money on, so let's challenge Rorschach. Why not? And now we spend every waking moment leading up to the fight with Rorschach doing nothing but exercising and eating. The only other time will be spent going to and from our booths to get food when we run out, which we will eventually. We'll always run out of food. Because you have to do this. Go and fucking eat food. And then you get back to the punching ball attached to the wall. Punch it to hell. Fart, oops, what's that smell? Now it's time to sleep. Sleep away my pain. But not the gain. Now to eat something, but only the one thing for now. Back to the bench. Push it harder. food again? Really? I just ate like 5 seconds ago, it feels like. Oh well, let's get some more. Right, back home. Back to the... No, not the bench press. Sick of the bench press. Do push-ups instead. Same exercise, but from the other angle. Pushing yourself off of shit instead of pushing shit up off of you. And now the treadmill. I'm starving hungry again. But I'll only eat the one food. Back to the treadmill. Oh no. The bench is calling my name. Now it's time for sleep. Sleep where I'm a ninja. Or something. Some other kind of warrior, maybe. All I know is in my dreams I kick even more ass than I do in real life. Push-ups, because they're always good. And now, to fight Rorschach. Okay. Come on then, motherfucker. Oh dear. Okay, let us remove those. Because the last thing I want is to run out of energy. Oh dear. Apparently I'm locked in here with him. That's not good. Ow. That hurt my head. Damn it. Well, as things stand now, I think that will do it for the adventures of Punch Club Man Jr. Hope you've enjoyed your experience and Punch Club Man Jr.'s ridiculousness. And I shall see you again next time.